Hi, and welcome to Steve's Card Flip. It's good to see you today. I know it's been a while. I do apologise. Sometimes things don't go to plan and cause some problems. So I hope that you've been good. I hope that things have been going well for you. And as usual, apart from Steve's card flip, sorry, we also have two playlists, which is Tim's covers and Steve's poems. So I'm gonna shuffle, and when I feel comfortable, I stop. So I ask the angels in this case, what message do they have for everybody when they see this? This is for 10 days after you see it or until the next reading. So, yeah, I ask God and the angels, what message do they have for everybody? Okay. I'll hold that up and then I'll read it because I need to put my glasses on. That's Seraphina. She's the angel of families. So, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. So I'll put that down here. I'll move these cards. Um, there's a change coming to your family. Okay, so that's either somebody coming into your family or a birth. So there's something, or somehow, in some way, there is a change to the dynamics coming into your family. It may be someone that may eventually come into your family, but there is going to be a change for the family dynamic, and this is a good thing. This is going to work out for the benefit of everybody. So please don't be alarmed if it happens, or be all defensive or stuff, because it's actually a good thing and it's meant to happen. So I shuffle again for everybody. See what message the angels have for everybody, and hope you are well, of course. Okay, and what message do we have for everybody? Okay, Chantel. Okay, so I'll hold that up, and once again, I need to read this up. Chantel to me is a romance card, so I'm going to read this, see what it says. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. Okay. So, Chantel basically is saying that love is coming to you in some way or some form. It doesn't necessarily indicate a relationship, but it indicates love. So, it might be a reigniting of the relationship that you're already in, or it could be somebody coming into your life. But it may not necessarily be that, but it may be somebody that just makes you feel good and have nice, good feelings about yourself in general. So, however that plays out for you, once again, this is a good thing to just embrace and go with it and enjoy the experience. So, I'm moving on to my next card, and these are animal cards, and yeah, I stop when I feel comfortable. It usually doesn't take me long to feel comfortable. So this is the message: is armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. Okay, so I'll hold that up. Okay. Armadillo spirit wants you to be aware of your boundaries at the moment. You may need to put boundaries in place with certain people or situations in your life. You may have been doing too much for people and it's leaving you worn out, and you just don't have energy to do the things that you want to do or experience life in the way that you want to experience it. Sometimes by saying no is putting up a boundary. So, people need to know that they can have access to you at times, but there are times that you also need for yourself, and you can't do everything for everybody. You're a human being. You've got to live your life and experience things as well. And sometimes, if people can't accept that, well, then they may not be the right people for you in your life. So I'm shuffling. So what message the animals have for you? Okay. Seahorse. Watch and wait. Okay. So Seahorse is usually a card where it doesn't want to tell you, but something is coming, and you're just gonna have to wait to see what it is, because it doesn't want you to know for a reason. Sometimes we're not meant to know everything, because that would be pointless. There'd be nothing to get excited about. There'd be nothing to learn. And if you have all the answers, then what could you possibly need to know? So yeah, that is the situation at the moment. You're meant to wait for a reason. Hopefully it's a good experience, as it seems to be looking that way. So hopefully this is something good coming into your life that you'll get a lot of joy out of, and particularly the surprise factor can be really great. So I'm shuffling these cards and see what message we have for you. Okay. Am I letting fear stop me? Okay, before I even read this, I mean that's a very straightforward card. Um, I'm going to read the back of this. Some trade their dreams for comfort, and yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, and even when it feels uncomfortable. It takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. Okay, there was quite a bit said about that. Um, yes, people do live in fear. A lot of people have fears, and a lot of fears aren't actually man-made. They're not actually real, and they can be confronted. They can be overcome. Sometimes they are scary, but life is actually about getting uncomfortable many times. To order to have success in life, you have to step outside your comfort zone. You have to do the things sometimes that you don't want to do in order to make progress. Everything you learn in life will help you in some other area of your life. It may be not at that time, but at a later time it will help you, and you'll see how things all tie together. It's strange how life works out like that. But please don't be the thing that stops you from doing what you want because somebody else said that you can't do something or whatever. In most cases, it's actually not true. So, if you believe in yourself and you believe that you can do something and you're prepared to do the work and what it takes to get there, please do that and give yourself that chance. But by the other chance, by the other token, if you're not prepared to do things and do the work, please don't be resentful of people that have done the work to get to where they are. So I'm shuffling. This will be my last card for everybody. And here is the message for everyone. I hope it's good. Okay. Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? Okay, so I'm going to read the back of that. In what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or work. It is possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of your life. Okay. So, what I tend to be getting from this is that it wants you to have more fun and play in your life. There may be an imbalance going on where you may be working too much and not having enough fun, or you need to bring more pleasure into your life. You may not know how to bring pleasure into your life, so you need to take steps, or even being around people that are a lot of fun, so you can connect with that energy and just enjoy things for yourself. Like I said, you may need to step out of your comfort zone for a little bit in order to experience these things. But once you get familiar with it and you embrace the joy of what it can bring you, it will give you a lot of benefits. So this is my last card, and I hope that you are all well and look after yourselves. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Okay, bye.